Hi, everybody, and hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. This is for anyone with Scorpio anywhere in their chart. If it resonates with you, take the information and use it. Woo, the cards are wild. We have a full moon coming up next week, so get ready. This is a read for you for the month of June, and I will also do full moon reading and any other advice that the cards want to give. Every sign has been a little bit different. I have quite a few decks out because I've been called to read different decks for different signs, and some oracle decks and words of wisdom, life path, guardian angel. I mean, they've been talking loud and clear. Maybe it's because Saturn is finally moved along a little bit and things are happening up there. Woo, jazz hands. All right, let's see. I'm going to pick 5 cards from this tarot deck, Radley Valentine's Power Angel Tarot. And then I'll pull 5 cards from the Pulp Tarot. And I'm going to do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underlying, okay. And the Pulp Tarot. I've already shuffled and prayed for you, Scorpio. I heard winsome, and I didn't know if they meant like, oh, it's like winsome or win some or win some, S-U-M, win a sum, and glory days, something about the glory days. That was interesting. So let's see. Scorpio. Woo! I always look at the bottom card. There we go. Underlying energy and full moon. Let's see. These are the Moonology cards. I usually only, and I don't have to, I mean, I can read these anytime, but I usually pull them out for the full moon or the new moon, or if somebody is really into the moon. They're very simple messages, but powerful. I find them to be very, very powerful, especially in conjunction with other cards, other reads. I've just started doing this with 2 decks, 2 tarot decks, different tarot decks, to see the consistency of the message. And I have to say, for every sign, it's been very cohesive. There hasn't been exact, but if 2s come out on top, 2s are coming out on the bottom. You know, if I'm getting all major arcana cards on top, I'm getting major arcana cards on the bottom. So depending on what your story is, it's like getting a little extra validation. So let's see what the full moon has to say. And then at the end, I'll pull some oracle cards for you. Full moon, what's your advice for Scorpio for the month of June? A new romantic cycle begins. Now, usually that's around your birthday, right? But we're quite a ways from your birthday, so this is exciting. A new romantic cycle begins. The underlying energy, your dreams need a practical plan. So if you've been dreaming about a new relationship, or if you've been trying to attract a new partner, if your current relationship is kind of in the dumper. Maybe it's time for you to get very explicit with the universe on what it is you would really like. What would make you feel extraordinary? Because that's the kind of energy you want. You want extraordinary energy. When it comes to love life, you want extraordinary energy. So let's see, Scorpio. Why I had to say that 3 times, I don't know, a little dramatic. Oh, interesting. A solid romantic relationship. So this is a King of Cups. Whether you could be the King of Cups, Scorpio is Cups energy, and or you can be. This is someone who is a partner, and they could have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in anywhere in their astrological chart. And this King of Cups, this king, is an accomplished man, very well trusted, really looks to the big picture of things. See, he has a lot of clarity about what is in front of him, and what's nice about him is he's not over boisterous. He's very, he means what he says. He says what he means, but he looks at the big picture. He's not, all not narcissistic. Usually more heart centered. So nice way to start. If this is the new romantic cycle, I like the King of Cups. This is a good one. And from the pulp, Queen of Swords. Oh, interesting. So maybe if you're the King of Cups, you'll be attracting the Queen of Swords. If not, this could be the Queen of Swords energy coming into this read to tell you to really claim your power. Okay, this is a time to not let things go, to not think, I've been there, done that. I've tried this and that. Nothing, this is as good as it's going to get. No, 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 no. The energy is telling you to clear away anything negative, anyone who is negative, situations that just don't make you feel good. When you have a conversation on the phone with somebody and you hang up and you feel like, ugh, I need to go have a drink, a glass of wine, or if you smoke a cigarette, that's even worse, right? They just bring out your worst habits, or they do the wrong, they push the wrong buttons. It's time for you to clear those people out of your life. If you can't clear them completely, allow less time for their energy. Simple as that. Allow less time. See, I'm not saying cut them off. Even though the Queen of Swords could, the Queen of Swords energy could be very biting at times, but she's also fierce. And I feel fear, she'll think it through. But if at the end of the situation, she realizes this person doesn't have the best intentions, that's it for them. Okay. Second card after the King of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. The end of challenging times. The Six of Swords. Look at, whoop, wrong card. They're in the boat. They're moving forward. The clouds are all behind them. The waters in front of them are calmer. So I'm from Rhode Island. We put ours where they don't belong and we leave them out where they're supposed to be. Okay, that's the way it is. So King of Cups coming in, a new romantic cycle begins. Your plans need a practical plan. You're moving forward. So whether it's job, whether it's your romantic cycle that's changing for the better, it could be you're actually moving, because Six of Swords could be travel or relocation. It looks good, but remember, you need a practical plan. So don't just leave things to chance. I feel right now you need to really be clear with the universe on what you want in your life, who you want in your life, and where you're going. Okay, so get specific, be very clear. What I do know when I see this card is like you just made it through the tough times. Okay, it's a new cycle for you. So I feel it's not just a new romantic cycle, but it's a new cycle. Your underlying card from the deck that I pulled was the Five of Cups, and that was whatever has just transpired was a disappointment to you, okay? But the universe is saying, okay, get over it now. Whatever it was, leave it in the past. Don't dwell on it. You're dwelling on it. You're staying stuck in that energy. And you have this new cycle of energy coming in to take you forward. So get on board, get on the beautiful swan boat, get your sword out and start, rowing that water. Get a plan to move forward because it's happening. I feel it's happening in spite of you. I feel it's gonna like pull you along whether you like it or not. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, this could be an offer. So perhaps it's a job offer. Someone's offering you an opportunity. It could be money. It could be a new job. Could even be the actual Knight of Pentacles, if any of you are younger. And Pentacles would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So perhaps there's someone coming into your life who is of that age and of that sign. So we already have three major players here, the King of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles, as human beings, you've got three very interesting characters: a woman who speaks her mind, or a man, and someone who doesn't put up with any BS. Like, yeah, I'm done with that. The King of Cups, who sees the bigger picture, who really means what he says, who doesn't guard his words, he uses them wisely. And the Knight of Pentacles, who maybe making you an offer you can't refuse. Right? Might be offering you something really good. But let's see what follows this, because he could be a tricky kind of guy or girl, or it could be very solid, a real good offer. So let's see what follows. Following the Six of Swords, ego. And again, we got swords there, but ego is just you being stuck, Scorpio. Okay. And I feel like what got you stuck in the past, you're thinking, oh, here we go again. You're anticipating the other shoe to drop so much that you're almost manifesting it. So be careful of your thoughts. Keep your outlook as positive as you can. And instead of constantly looking at what's happened in the past and the woulda, coulda, shoulda, stay focused on the future. Stay focused on the positive outcome you desire. Okay, because you're not stuck. It's an illusion. Okay, it's in your head. You're not stuck. It could also be you overcoming some. I was talking about those unhealthy habits, which I don't think I've ever mentioned in a reading for someone to go have a cigarette or go have a drink. I have a feeling, though, some of you are struggling with addiction. And it could be food, it could be wine, it could be cigarettes, whatever it is. It's time. It's time. The Queen of Swords is telling you it's time to break the habit. You have this energy mounting behind you. You have this energy ready to lift off for you. Glory days, win some. I don't know why those words came out. And you have this offer, travel or relocation, the end of depression or an illness. So perhaps if you have been battling addiction, this is your winning time. These will be your glory days, okay? Because this is moving to more peaceful waters, and you can succeed. You can do this. You got this. Let's see what's under here. The Tower. Yeah, the Tower was upside down. Now, when that happens, that means like, whoa, everything that you knew to be true from your past is like doing a flip. Okay. If you are moving, this would be, when you move, it's crazy. Everything's in boxes. You don't know where anything is. It's your whole home is disheveled. If it's about your addiction, yeah, you've had to turn things upside down to get through what you're getting through. But the good news is you are getting through it. Okay. You will get through this. Next. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn both of these over. Oh my gosh, this is great. So following the ego, which was you're not stuck, accept responsibility for your situation, then make choices that support your path to addictions or unhealthy habits. Remember this, your dreams need a practical plan. In the full moon, I want you to write down what it is you're letting go of or who it is. Sometimes the addiction is to the wrong girl or the wrong guy. So write down what you're letting go in the full moon and either burn that piece of paper or put it in the freezer, but acknowledge that you're done with that energy because new magnificent energy is coming in. The magician is here. Here I come to save the day. Right? So the magician is so alive in your reading and ready to sweep you in the right direction. So magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. And that means the people you need in place, the lifestyle or the environment you need to flourish, to grow, to get out of your being trapped, that will take place. And the Knight of Swords is coming in. Funny, the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords will eliminate things from your life. The Knight of Swords is actually bringing you the right communication. They're bringing something to you, and it's usually things that happen very quickly. Okay, they're letting you know it's happening, it's happening. Be ready, be ready, and you will be. I feel you already are. This is long overdue. I feel you've tried and tried and tried, and you were almost ready to give up, but you tried again. You tried again. Interesting, the underlying card here is the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups is also bringing you something, opportunity, love, abundance, or at least the news of it coming. It might not be the actual, here it is, but it's like, it's coming. You're achieving what you wanted. It's happening. Last card. How interesting. The Knight of Swords. Look at this. So both decks produced out of 78 cards, the Knight of Swords for you. Now, again, this could be an actual knight. If you're young enough, like 30, 39 or under, I'm going to give you knighthood, right? If you're in that age bracket, the Knight of Swords could definitely be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy coming in. And it's interesting because this knight at the end of your read isn't leaving your reading, he's coming in. So you do have some good opportunities coming in. You have some passion coming in. All that red, he's chasing that red cardinal. You have some passion coming in. And I just heard, yeah, that's because your loved ones are there beside you. They're helping you. They're getting the right people and the right opportunities in place for you to succeed in whatever this is you're moving through, an addiction, a new job, a relationship, or a new home, whatever it is you're moving into and out of the past, which, was a little icky. It's all good. It's all good, and it's filled with passion, but expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Expect romance. A new romantic cycle begins, and that passionate knight is bringing in this great energy. Now, does that mean that if you are the King of Cups, that night isn't coming in for you? No, because that means it all the more. Okay, the Knight of Cups is bringing passionate energy into your reading, and maybe that's why that new romantic cycle begins and the old way ends, death. So the death card is here, and people go, oh no, it's all going to get good and then I die? No, because there are no cards other than it's alone. It's at the end, and I'm going to pull more cards on it. It's letting me know, out with the old and with the new. Out with the old and in with the new. The old way is done. The Queen of Swords, off with the head, darling, right? The Queen of Swords said, no more of the old way. The Tower is disrupted. So the old way in the home life, in the love life, with your habits is done. And you finally conquer what you have to conquer. Give me more on the death card, just so my viewer is more at ease. Two of Swords, so you'll have a decision to make on this. Page of Swords, that could be like a letter or information. You're getting more information to make this decision. And then Temperance. Oh, I love this. That's help from the other side and Earth. So you'll have the part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. It's like you finally get balance. So if it is an addiction you're working on here, there's balance here. Okay, it comes in. If it's a relationship, again, there's balance. There's equality here coming in. So I like that. Oh, yeah. And then Knight of Cups. Interesting, isn't it? You had the Page of Cups underlined here, and now the Knight of Cups shows up. So there is a lot more passion coming in for my Scorpio. So, woohoo! All right, I got a few more minutes left for you, so I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. I'm going to pull one from because you did have a guardian angel show up here, I am going to pull from the guardian angel deck. One card for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. Tell us more about this new beginning, the new romantic cycle, the dreams needing a practical plan, the move, the change of job, and the accomplishment of overcoming an addiction. Okay. Pull the top card after my cut. Be open to success. Oh, I love that for you, Scorpio. Be open to success. And the number is a 7. That might mean something to somebody. That might have just been a message from someone who passed. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced, we just talked about that, so many different priorities and have come out a winner. Do you see why that death card was important? The old way, you're done with that. That was old karma. This year is a 9. We're moving into a 10. 26 will be a 10-year. You're done with that old karma. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve. That's awesome, because you have helped a lot of people, Scorpio, and it's your turn now. It is certainly your turn. I was looking at the geese, like there are 3 geese here, a little girl in the background, and this boy is riding a 3-wheeled bike. So 3 geese, 3 wheels, and 1 girl is a 7. I guess that's what the artist was rendering. That's the only way I could figure that one out. And now I will pull 1 from the transformation deck, because death is transformation. It's the ultimate transformation. So let's see. What message do you have? Transformation deck for, I think this one's by Doreen Virtue, for Scorpio. Give Scorpio a little message. Oh, okay, maybe 2, because I asked for the top card and the bottom card fell out. Decisions. Well, you got that with the 2 of Swords. You have some decisions to make. Self-employment. So perhaps that move or that transition or that opportunity was something you're going to create. And remember, make a practical plan and be sure to ask your angels, your guides for help, your ancestors, your loved ones, because they're standing by your side, but you have to ask. So that's your monthly reading. Good luck for this month. You have a lot to do, Scorpio. Get that plan in place and get ready for romance. Until then, like, subscribe, share, make a comment. I love that you joined my channel. I would love it. And the more people I have, the more I will dedicate my time to giving you goodies and time for readings. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, and have a blessed month.